in Durbin, and my partner's name is Long Sen, and this is our final project. It's called iMedia. So first I will be explaining my part and what I worked on, and the last portion of the video, Long Sen, he will be explaining his part and what he worked on. And also, as you can see here, um, the app is currently locally hosted. However, when Long Sen presents his portion, it will be deployed on Heroku with all the correctly seeded data in the database. So to begin, we uh, if we make a GET request to the root directory and the about root, it renders the same about page. Um, so iMedia is what's happening and what people are talking about, and we serve the public conversation. So we included these two stock photos, and these captions were inspired by Twitter. So I cited my sources here at the bottom, and of course at the very bottom you have the footer, which contains the copyright information. So to continue, if I click home, it will redirect to the login page because we haven't logged in first. So to do this, we're going to sign up for an account, and before doing that, I will delete this user. So if I refresh, so as you can see, these three are from the seed, seed.js, which is the seed data. So first, I'm going to talk about the technologies used um, for the sign up validation. So we are using Vue.js for the form validation, and after clicking submit, it will invoke a form validation function, and if everything is correct, it will make a post request to users.create or user/create. So right now I'm just going to enter some false information. So this is the same as the classwork we had. I should do test. Let's do user Denver mail, do 55, do test at user.com, test user 12, do random password, random long password, high school mascot, let's do tiger, while hello world. So I'm going to do, let's maybe make this dash, we'll put a pound sign, maybe we'll do right arrow, do a left arrow, maybe we'll do and a quote. So if I click submit, Vue.js will change the background color to red and display an error message, which is in the span element. So as soon as I correct this and I click submit, the error message is gone and the background color is back to normal. So so the Vue.js is coded to, as soon as the user corrects an input, and it checks which input is correct, and for that correct input, it will remove the error message and put the background color back to normal. If I submit again, this is gone. If I correct this is gone. So Vue.js dynamically, I coded Vue.js to dynamically remove the error message and the red as soon as the user updates. So I'm going to remove all of these here. So the only error we have left is passwords do not match, because of course this is shorter than this one. So if I do let's say tiger, if I do tiger, so now they should match, but we still get an invalid password because we need a capital letter, a lowercase letter, and a number. So if I do let's say test with a capital T 12 and a dash at the end, test capital T12 with a dash. Now both password match, but of course it's an invalid password because there is an invalid character at the end, which is a dash. So if we delete the dash, click submit, everything works. We get redirected to the login page, and we are presented with the success flash message with user account successfully created. So now I'm going to test user. I'm just gonna put a random password. We get an error flash message: failed to log in, please try again. So error validation and presentation, or not presentation, notification to the user that they have entered the wrong password or email. So now I'm going to enter the correct credential. So I click login, and now we're in the main page, which is /home. So these links, Longsen, he will be presenting, since he worked on these, and I will be presenting edit account. So in the edit account, we have all of the credentials and inputs that we entered. You know, and I will explain the old password soon. I mean the changed password soon. So let's say if we want to change the security question to nickname, we do 10. And before we click update, let me show you the database. So now it says 4. So this is the 4th user we have created in the users collection in the iMedia database. So test user 12, as you can see here. What was your high school's mascot? Tiger. So now we're going to change it to nickname and 10. If we update, we get a success flash message that says you have successfully updated your account. We check back in MongoDB Compass. What was your childhood nickname and 10. So the database was successfully updated, and it will render the updated security question with the updated security response in the edit account page. Let's see. Let's change username. So I want to do Tiger12. If I click update, again we get the success flash message, and we get the updated Tiger12 here. And let me test. So let's say if I enter, I want to change my email, but I put a semicolon. So now we're testing the server-side validation. If we click update, we get an error message. Email is not valid because, of course, you cannot enter a semicolon because that fails to as a sanitize. That fails through the sanitize method. And yeah, so for the new if you want to change, if you don't want to change password, you don't have to enter these. But if you do, you have to enter your old password and the new password. So if I enter, my old password was test12 with a capital T. If I do test12 with a capital T, let's say new password is blah 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 blah. I do update, it says new passwords do not match. So that's an error validation. If I do, let's say I put in a incorrect old password, but I put in a correct, let's say I do tiger, capital T 12, tiger, capital T 12. So these new passwords match, but the old password is incorrect. So if I update, now it says password or username is incorrect, which is Mongoose error. So now I'm going to correctly change it. If I do, the old password is test12 with a capital T. If I do new password tiger12 with a capital T, tiger12 with a capital T, so everything works and matches. If I do update now, you have successfully updated your account. So yeah, I have changed my password and I will show that soon. Now I'm going to show you the session. So the session is set to expire uh, in 30 minutes. So if I open a new tab and if I close this, if I go to localhost 3000, now we don't see the sign up or login page because the session, because we still have this session and it is not expired. If we click about, take us to the same about page. However, if we click home, we were in the home page. You can see edit account, same one. So yeah, and let me show you the error about the error routes. So if I do, let's say if I do some random thing here, we get a 404 error. Oops, something went wrong. And if I go into my database and I put in let's say random one here, which causes the server to rerun, now we have lost our session. So if we go to, let's say maybe this again, yeah, so this is one of the so now if a user is not logged in and they visit any, let's say the profile page, or not profile page, profile link, it will automatically send them to the home page and an about page. So this is a security measure. So if you go sign in, log in, everything works, but you cannot go to other, like one of our links is profile/me. We cannot do that because we're not logged in, and it will redirect to the home page or about page. So right now I'm going to show you the test user. So now that we change our password, if we click to tiger12 with a capital T, tiger12 capital T, we log in, and that shows you we successfully changed the password. So now if we do we want to go home and something else, not home, something maybe maybe just this. Now it says 500 error. Oops, something went wrong because I did make it was the server error, so it displayed the 500 error. So yeah, and if I since we still have session, we can go to home. So yeah, I'm gonna change it back to the correct, and server restarts, and we shouldn't have, and if we click home again, it will take us to the login page because the server reset it. and we don't have end the session, and that caused the session to expire. We go home. Now we have to log in, and it shows sign up and log in. And yeah, I believe that is it for my part. I believe I explained everything correctly. And now I'm going to show you Long Sen's video. If I turn this up.
So I'm gonna to do the demo of the final project application, final project website. Sorry, it's called iMedia. So I want to log in. So the home page is with the 4-tab home, explore, notification, and profile is my responsible. So I'm gonna to testing, port a new. This a new call. This will update the course. So this will update in here. And in the home page, I will see the posts from all the person, all the people. And in the right side is keep updating the trending hashtag. So for example, I look for an internship. So it will update internship page. So it will keep track of 10 trend popular trending hashtag. So I can get something like I want to what's that movie. So it will get updated movie. Something new. Yeah, it will get updated movie and the new get update in a trending hashtag. So in the front page, home page, I can delete my post, like this is new post. Yeah, it's gone. What happened? It's gone. And in the it's one more thing. So in the front page, I can visit another person. So visit him and can see the total posts of him, the following, and the bio. I can even follow him in this page. Yeah, I follow him already. Okay, so go back to the front page. Okay, go to explore. In this explore, I can unfollow all the users. So right now we have 4 users including me, so I can follow all of them. And I get to the notification. It will show all posts I follow to, all people I following to. If I unfollow them, and in notification tab, I will see nothing because I unfollow all of them. And in the profile time, I see all my posts here, and I can also delete the post in this page. Yeah, that's basically all the parts I'm responsible to. Okay.
Yeah, so that was Long Sen's video. And while I was watching this, I forgot to demonstrate one last feature, which is the delete account. Um, so I'm going to log into this account, Tiger12, which is the updated password that I changed. So Tiger12. So now if we go to the MongoDB Compass, we can see Tiger12 is the username, test that user. refresh. So if I delete account, uh, and an alert window pops up asking to confirm if I do want to delete this account. Click cancel, it won't do it. I click again and I click OK. Now we get a success flash message that will send us back to the root index, or the root, I guess the root URL, or root and it says your account have successfully been deleted. So now if we check on here, this is the old user. If I click refresh, now we only have 3 and we don't see that anymore. So yeah, and even to further demonstrate, if I try to log in with the old account, we can't log in because it doesn't exist anymore. And I believe that is it. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, feel free to email us. And thank you, and have a nice day.